Hello guys, welcome to this channel. This is the first video that I'm recording right now, first gameplay video that I'm recording. This is American Truck Simulator. As you can see, this is the truck, and this is the UI of the game. I currently don't have a truck. I just finished the first job that you have to do in order to proceed, basically. It's the first quick job, so right now, as you can see, I've already started my company. It's called Mr. Skeleton Express. This is my avatar, Mr. Mortal. We have level 0 right now. It's pretty much the game just started. So right now, our goal is to collect some money so that we can pretty much prove ourselves to the bank, and then we can get a loan. And then we can start when the fun can begin. We can buy our own truck. And also, welcome to this channel. This is my first video, so I apologize if the quality of the recording is not really that good. I'm recording using a very cheap, very old mic, and I really don't have any training in public speaking or anything. I don't even know, my English isn't exactly actually that good, so I'm just winging it right now. I don't even know what to talk. Yeah, this game, I decided to pick on this game for the first video that I record for this channel because it is a pretty relaxing game, and if you have ever tried to record yourself, talking to the mic, you will know that it's actually kind of embarrassing to listen to your own voice. And so I picked this game because it's a relaxing kind of game where even if I stumble my words or something, I can explain myself, or even if it sounds cringy, I can edit it out without affecting the gameplay so much. I mean, I also like games, FPS games like CSGO, but you cannot talk so much in CSGO unless you talk to your teammates. And I'm still unranked in CSGO, and I have 200 plus hours in there because I have anxiety issues. And in CSGO, when you want to get a rank, you have to matchmaking, and matchmaking pretty much puts you with 4 other strangers, and the pressure of performing in front of those strangers is kind of high, so that's why I'm still unranked in CSGO. But I enjoy that game. I play lots of casual mode there. I want to maybe finish the first 10 competitive match soon, so that maybe I can record that game also. Yeah, and if you stumble on this video for any reason, I'm pretty thankful for for you joining us here, because this is pretty much an experimental video for me to see if I can actually talk to the mic comfortably for the duration of this recorded video. And if you're wondering, I am from a country called Indonesia. It's a Southeast Asian country, and so my English isn't really that good. I just also this recording this channel might help me improve my English if I in the future get used to talking more with English. So yeah, right now we are delivering machine parts, 22,000 pounds of machine parts to a town or a city, funnily enough, called Truckin, and the company is called Ep1. And these early parts of American Truck, see, I got it mixed up there. There's also another truck simulation game called Euro Truck Simulator 2 that I really enjoy. And the difference between that game and this game is basically the location and the trucks available, the available default trucks from SES, the American Truck Simulator. Yeah, the trucks basically came from America. This kind of long-nosed truck compared to trucks in Europe that is basically smaller, boxy kind of look. I enjoy both games, but it's easier to drive in ATS, in American Truck Simulator, because the road is larger, and plus I really enjoy the engine sound of American Truck. It just sounds manlier, bigger, so it's more immersive. And I still don't own a steering wheel. I'm driving with a keyboard. Sometimes I drive with a joystick, but I find it not really. I've never tried it, so I really didn't know how it feels. But even with a keyboard, I really enjoy this game a lot. Yeah, I forgot what I'm trying to say. Anyway, as you can see, it's a pretty beautiful day. I'm recording this at 10 o'clock at night in my room. It's the 10th of October, so 2016 is about to end. It feels very quick. I don't know if it's because of the aging process that I'm getting older, or the time is just getting faster, but it just feels everything moves faster, like I still felt like it was yesterday when Obama got elected for the second terms against Mitt Romney, and right now we are pretty much weeks away from the US electing their new president. And if they're elected Donald Trump to be president, that's gonna be an interesting decades, man. I mean, well, maybe not decades, maybe the first 5 years, it's gonna be really interesting, especially after see, that's why I need to practice talking while playing this game, because I'm speeding quite heavily there. Yeah, also, I'm gonna have to explain there. This game has a system where if you look at the bottom left corner of my GPS there, it has numbers like 40. So your speed cannot exceed that number. If you exceed that number and a police car get past you, or a police car sees you driving faster than the speed limit, well, of course you're gonna get fined. And at the beginning of the game, especially in ATS, it's pretty punishing. The amount of fines is too much for me, because in ETS 2, in the European Truck Simulator, you don't have a mobile speed limit monitoring. The police didn't drive around looking for people that's speeding. Okay. So this in ATS, in the beginning of the game, you have to really focus on your driving. Oh, and back to the topics of 2016 election. Okay, I pushed the wrong button there. I really don't need that overlay. So back to the 2016 topics, the election. Well, I'm not really, I'm not really from the US, right? So why do I care? But there's something interesting about the US because of their huge influence in the world. Because they're pretty much the only superpower country left. And so, in Indonesia, local TV airs the debate. And today, the debate, that was something else, man. I mean, Donald Trump, I don't even know how and why and what happened to US election process, because how is this guy able to be a candidate for a major party in the United States? I mean, it's not gonna happen in a country at home. Another fine. See, this is why Donald Trump is such trouble. I mean, how is Donald Trump? Well, I think maybe it can take a gander at what happened in Southeast Asia as well, with the Philippines electing a man like Duterte, because he's a controversial figure as well. But I mean, Philippines is Philippines, right? I mean, from what I learned, in a democracy, you are pretty much the process is made in such a way to stop people like Donald Trump. I mean, just 100% unqualified, undignified person to run as a candidate. I mean, no offense. I mean, people who support Donald Trump, I actually kind of like them, because I think just from looking at the website, looking at the Donald subreddit, looking at the 4chan. I like to visit 4chan, POL, the poll board, because it's kind of funny. The board itself is quite of a treat. Well, I'm not sure the treat is kind of the right word for it, but it's kind of the board where you can say anything. You You can put any pictures whatsoever. You can put Nazi logo there, and nobody will know who you are. And I'm not saying that I put a Nazi logo there or whatever, but I enjoy looking at people who speaks that mind, and I think we are kind of lacking that kind of a thing right now in online communities. Everyone is kind of afraid of saying what they want to say. I mean, even just playing around, like everything is so politically correct right now, and I don't think anybody can deny that kind of that is the truth, especially with the trend of people blocking each other on Twitter, even though what they say is public. Their Twitter account is public, and then you respond to them and they block you if you respond. So I don't really know why you are tweeting, because when I first started using Twitter, I thought the analogy of Twitter is like a public park where you're standing in the middle of it and you're screaming to other people, "Hey, I'm currently doing this," or "I'm currently thinking that." So it's a public park. And in a public park, when you see someone screaming about something and you disagree or agree with it, you want to respond, right? I mean, unless the person screaming is crazy, but whenever you hear something like that, you want to respond. So. But in Twitter right now, if someone with this kind of a mindset, someone with a mindset that the only person that can follow me is the person that agrees with me, when you disagree with them, sometimes it's not even about disagreement, it's about asking questions. Like somebody tweets the other day about Trump, about a fact. I'm not gonna mention the thing that I see specifically because I don't want to be a target, but not that anybody would care to make me a target, but I saw a tweet where somebody tweeted a fact about something, right? And the fact itself is debatable, and so this person asked the question like, where do you get the source? Where is the source of this information that you tweeted? According to this source that I have, the information that you have is wrong. And the person got blocked like instantly. So I think that kind of a mindset is troubling because people think that this is not censorship. And I think it's interesting because, well, it's true that it's not exactly censorship because it's not government that actually does the censorship. It's the person actually self-censor on what he or she wants to hear, and he or she ask people to follow their opinions, even though maybe it's not exactly true. And this creates a situation where you pretty much only hears what you want to hear. And I'm not even talking about political affiliation, even gaming, like what happens in No Man's Sky subreddit last week, maybe a couple of days ago, I'm not sure. The moderators of that subreddit closed it down because they are tired of hearing people complaints about the game. And I think it's kind of see, this is one of the things I hate about this game. The break is too weak. I think I can change it in the option, but I don't want to bother right now. This game is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh yeah, so the No Man's Sky subreddit closes its subreddit down. It creates a huge controversy that the Reddit admins must be involved. How do I say this? That the Reddit admins decided to get involved in and to reopen the sub and pretty much picks a new moderator. And so that's the danger in self-censor, where the censor is not forced by a military threat or police threat like when government censors things, where you cannot read a certain book or listen to a certain tape or something. When you do it, the police will come to you and stop it, right? Or maybe even a book, the police will come and burn the book. But with the self-censorship, it has kind of a shield, it has kind of a protection. A skilled truck driver can deal with. Oh, okay. This is where you pick how you want to deliver how you want to park the truck. Well, I'm kind of a hurry because I don't really care about these quick jobs. Okay, let's get another job. Let's pause the conversation for a bit. Okay, I really like this truck. This is the Kenworth W. Yeah, this one I really like the truck. Let's pick this one. So yeah, the self censorship, it has this thing of where when you say that no, this is censorship, people will say to you, no, it isn't. It is not censorship because, well, the people doing it is not the government, so it's basic. It's obviously not censorship, and yeah. But the problem with that is, like the community in No Man's Sky subreddit, you have thousands of people there discussing the game every day, and it's not even a negative thing. It's not even. I visit that subreddit a lot because I actually kind of enjoy the game. So I enjoy people sharing their pictures, and I actually enjoy people's complaining as well because I can see the problem with that game, and I can appreciate that. Sometimes it gets tiring, but if you don't want to see it, just close your eyes or something, scroll down. I mean, it's not even an actual problem, right? But you have thousands of people there, and the community is just shut down. It's just those people, those people who likes the game and dislike the game, and who has been okay. Please stop. Okay. And who has been together from the beginning, from when they launched the game, they get excited together. The memories of those communities, it's just gone. And thank God for the Reddit admins got involved, because if not, well, the community is just gone. And I still remember those launch day, No Man's Sky excitement. I remember I didn't even play the game yet, but I'm so excited that I didn't sleep. I wait for someone to stream that game on Twitch, and I saw Lyric streaming it, and I can feel the disappointment in his voice, and I decided to not buy it. I decided to somehow get it without buying it, if you can guess what I mean. And I tried it out, because $60 is a lot of money, especially in my country. So I get it without buying again, hint. And I played it for around 2 hours or so, and I kind of enjoyed it. The first planet that you discover, some of those, upgrading your multi-tools. I disagree with Total Biscuit that all of the mechanics in the game is just annoying. I disagree with that because I think there's some interesting, well, not really interesting, but just fun mechanics in the game. Because as you can see, I'm playing a truck driving game where I am driving for hours without doing anything. Maybe you can look at the side, or look at this, very beautiful. You can see the truck, but that's it. So that's the kind of game Hallmark. Okay. That's the kind of game that I enjoy. So that's not really a problem, right? For some people, No Man's Sky is an interesting game, but it is kind of get boring after a while because the game pretty much doesn't have any progression. And it's okay being a sandbox game, but there is pretty much, if you play No Man's Sky, right, and you ask yourself, what is the one rare thing that I want to get? And the problem with No Man's Sky is you can pretty much get everything you want, everything available in the game in the first planet that you play. And I think that's the real problem in the game, because it's get bored. I mean, I thought that the game was supposed to be about exploration, and I think exploration entails that there are rare things. There are things that you cannot see if you did not explore. But the problem is that I actually get everything, including I forgot what it's called, metal, the very expensive resources. The symbol is green, I remember. And the metal itself is like a penis. It's like a metal shape thing. I don't know. It's like a tall metal thing, metal golden thing. Funnily enough, but it's not gold. It's green resources that is expensive, and I can get that from the first planet that I'm on. So I upgraded my exosuit the first 3 hours of the game to a point where I don't really have the need to upgrade it more. I think it's, I forgot how many slots there is. Again, speeding offense. Whatever. So yeah. So I think this one, we're currently heading to San Rafael from Fresno. Yeah. I think after this trip, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna finish the recording. This has been a great therapy session, just me talking to the mic, but no expectation of people listening. Yeah. I don't even know, like people do a let's play videos of them playing games. I never really follow people from their first video. People that I like to watch right now are people who already gets popular, but not that popular. Like maybe 100,000 to 500,000 subscriber. I think those are sweet. Oh my god, another speeding off. It's fine. Come on, man. Yeah, I think 100,000 to 500,000 subscribers YouTube are the best, because those are the points where the YouTubers haven't completely sold out yet on their status. They didn't realize that they are a celebrity yet, but on the other hand, they also realize the needs for professionalism in their video. Their audio quality, their video quality is entertaining. So yeah, I'm gonna upload these videos of me playing ATS, maybe ETS. I'm gonna call it Trucking Day. Oh crap. I think Squirrel already has a serious culture, so I don't know, maybe Journals of a Truck Driver? The Journals of a Truck Driver, episode 1. I'm getting shot by the police. Well, I'm not sure how I'm gonna call this series yet, but I'm gonna upload this every day from today. I think you can pretty much scrap the first 10 episodes. I mean, I'm talking for me right now, because I think the first 10 episodes will be a huge experiment for me to see what kind of things can work. I'm not even sure on the channel name that I want to choose right now. I plan to be completely anonymous. If I don't know if anybody will care about this, but I plan to be anonymous because the YouTubes are full of dramas, and I really don't want to be involved in any of those kinds. So do not expect to see my face in the future, or my real name or whatever, and please do not dox me. But yeah, I'm gonna upload these videos every day, so if you like it, please press the like button and subscribe. I think I'm gonna put a let's play videos or stuff of other games soon too. I think for now I'm gonna play lots of these simulation games. I want to learn how to fly a plane, I was watching a documentary about MiG-35, and I'm not MiG-30, MiG-18. It's a plane that the Soviets used in the Korean War against the US. And the title of the documentary is "The Plane that Shocked the West." I thought, is that true, or the plane that surprised the West, or something like that? And my thoughts when I was watching those: how awesome would that be? How awesome would that be if I play a game where I can fly that plane in the setting of Korean War? And I was looking for that kind of game, and there's only simulation game where you can fly a MiG-18, and there's also, I think, what's it called? World of Thunder? War of Thunder? I'm not sure. Because that game is actually free to play. I played it for a bit, but not really my cup of tea. Oh my. Yeah, as you can see, I cannot drive for shit, but you What you get? Oh my god. 4% damage on the truck and 0% damage. Look at that. Look at that. It's such a beautiful truck. What the hell? That truck just fucking ran into me. Look how beautiful is this. Wait a minute, I'm gonna take a picture. This is for the thumbnail. The thumbnail of my first episode. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. So back to you if you're watching. What games are you currently playing? Mafia 3 has just come out. Well, kind of a meh game, if you know what I mean. Well, not exactly meh. I watched people play it yesterday. Watched a couple of people streaming it on Twitch. The game itself kind of looks boring, repetitive. The mission structure seems kind of repeating itself over and over again. So, but the first half of the game, the introduction part where the gameplay meshes with the cutscenes, that looks quite awesome, man. Even GTA is not that cool. But after that, seems like it's just shooting around, killing people. You don't even have a house. And I think that's the weakest part of any open world game, when you cannot even own a house. I think owning a house these days, day and age, is pretty much the first thing that you want to have. What the hell? I actually already break. Let's put a sign there. Other than this game, I'm currently playing. Yeah, I'm just playing classic CS:GO right now. Just casual game mode. So we are entering San Rafael. Look at that burger, sun, Gray's hamburgers. It's kind of awesome. And also, I think you can notice that I don't have any mods installed yet. So in the next episode, or maybe in the next 2 or 3 episodes, I'm gonna install a bunch of mods to make the game itself looks more interesting. I think I'm gonna install AI packs and some truck skins, especially when we bought our own trucks. Okay, so that's it. That's the first episode of my Let's Play of this game. Follow me around. You can click like and subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. And if you have any thoughts about this game, or if you wanna, just have a conversation, drop me a comment, man. Really hopeful for a friend. Oh my goodness, that sounds really sad. Okay, that's it. Anyway, see you later. Bye.